Hello, and welcome back to Periodical Paradise and another fun episode of Indy Scavenger newsletter. Um, News this week. I have a new computer. I'm not on it yet. Um, I've got some work to do as far as cleaning up this computer, writing down all the programs that I need and use so that I remember to put them on the new computer. Um, that way, there should be a pretty quick transition of disconnecting the old computer and plugging this one in. Um, Theoretically, the hard drive from my current computer will fit inside the second slot of the new computer, and so I'll be able to simply use my files from their current positions and juggle things around once I've switched over. But I do need to take a good look at all the programs and where they're uh, needed to be written down and all that stuff. So anyway, the result of that will be that I'll have the processing power and the RAM memory power that I'm going to need to um, run the how-to programs where you've got the screen of a program that's running and then the webcam in the other corner, and it all works together, and I can talk about how to do different things on the program live. So that will be coming up here this week as I get everything in order and done. That's all the news that's fit to print this week. I really haven't had enough time to um, spread the word too much and get any other news or publications in, but I do have two that have come in since last episode last week. Um, we have the new issue of Tetragrammation Fragments for 251. This is the very last issue of Rob Imes' tenure as the outgoing UFO chairman. Um, so this can be gotten through him, information below. The next issue is going to be done by David Brandstetter. Um, I believe it's going to be coming up pretty darn quick as David tries to get the newsletter out a little more on a stricter schedule and tries to beef up the membership, which right now hovers around a dozen publishers. As I've mentioned the UFO before, the United Fanzine Organization is a group of publishers which are working together to help each other make the best darn publications we can. I'm a member. I don't run it. It's been around a lot longer than I've been around. It basically started like the year I was born, so it's been around. United Fanzine Organization deals with members talking to each other, reviewing each other's publications, and otherwise trying to help each other find more fans by um, doing co-op operations and things like last year we all got together and put together a giveaway book that I took to the space show and give away to every single person I could get to take a copy. So we do efforts like that. Hopefully you all support such things and will go check out Tetragrammation Fragments. Um, Rob, Rob has done a number of really cool things throughout his years as chairman, and one of the things that I've really enjoyed that we never really had it in the 80s, 90s when I was a member. He puts in a nice letters section, and We've had letters from Dave Sim going back and forth with other members talking about censorship and other religions and all different types of interesting things that really you'd have to read to understand. I'm not going to sit here and read it for you, but it's definitely worth checking out just for the discourse that's going on in that area, let alone the reviews of each other's books and plans for things that are coming up and all the other stuff that is involved with Tetragrammation Fragments. Go down. I'll put both chairman's addresses in, so you can contact Rob for this current issue. You can contact David about either becoming a new member or subscribing to the newsletter and move forward from there. I really hope you will check out T-Frags because the United Fanzine Organization is an important group to small press publishing. It's been around forever and it deserves every single bit of recognition and support that anybody that's a fan of small press can give to it. The other publication that came in this week is a new issue of Copy That. This particular issue is number, where is it? 56. And D.Blake Werts puts out another fine issue with very good production qualities. This issue has a interview that was conducted by Joseph Tenney with Jacob Alvarez, and it takes up a huge chunk of the issue. It goes in depth, and it's got little tidbits of artwork. Let me show that better. Artwork and conversation going along the lines of this is who the creator is and what he does, and otherwise it's very interesting to read. It's good. That's all I can say. Copy That continues to come out on a very good, solid monthly clip. Besides the interviews that it's had, it does like all artwork issues now and then, where everybody sends in, that's a regular reader will send in a page of cartoons or any other types of gags or artworks that they can, and he puts out a all art issue now and then, and also in the back he does the this is what's come out and been sent to him information on each issue of different things that have crossed his desk. So you can check out and learn about new mini comics from all over the place. It's a good resource, deserves every bit of support it can get. Send him a couple bucks, he'll send you a bunch of issues. He's been at it for 50 some months now, so that's a good run, and I hope he continues. He puts out a fine publication, and support. Go below, check it out, and let them know that you heard about it on Periodical Paradise. That's what I've got for you this week. I'm hoping that by next week I will be able to do the computer upgrade, and then I'll be able to review things from PDF a lot easier, because I don't just want to point a camera at my screen and hope that you can see it well enough to check it out that way. Doesn't really seem to work on the test that I did. So upgrading the computer, big priority to get that going. So I will hopefully have some PDFs from folks, because I mean, hey, I don't mind uh, reviewing off of a PDF, because I understand it costs money to mail these things in the mail, and um, a lot of people like the PDFs anyway. So we will definitely start supporting that more and more as we get this periodical paradise thing rolling. Thank you all for taking the time to listen to this episode. I hope you enjoy it. The 3-part How to Make a 20-Page Mini Comic is complete. You'll be able to find that in the channel's archive now. I'm going to be doing some other how-to things, like using the Scribus program, how to do different tips and tricks as far as text and logos and different things that you can do with that as a PageMaker program, which is free, that anyone can download and use. I'm going to be doing a series on GIMP, which is also a free open source program, which you can manipulate images pretty darn well and good as any professional program that I've ever used before. So I'll be showing tips and tricks on those things so that you can get your content from paper drawn to scanned in, to processed on a computer, colored on a computer. We'll show how to do word balloons. We'll show how to do everything you can think of coming along and all of that. As we keep going on this periodical paradise pathway. Say that 5 times fast. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Hit the like, the subscribe, the share. Leave me a comment. Last week, we had a contest. 2 people commented. I'm going to go right this second and read both of those comments. You're looking at me, but I'm looking at the screen. See, this is where having that split screen would really kind of help. Anyway, back to the number 430 newsletter episode. I don't really want it to play, so let's hit stop before it starts. Thank you. All right. So it kept going anyway. Okay, now it stopped. Thank you. Larry Johnson said, "Hey Ian, glad to see you're doing this. My contributions to Humph, which was one of the featured books from last week. Gag cartoons were originally done for Larry Blake's Kevin Cool comics, which is a great series, and I can attest to that. I've seen the Kevin Cool comics from Larry Blake. They're very good. I don't have any that I can show you at the moment, but hopefully at some point here I will be able to give Larry Blake a good shout out. He does not have a computer, doesn't use a computer, will never use a computer. So you can only get his stuff through the mail. Anyway, he did the writing, I did the writing drawing, and Larry Blake did the inking. These were 60s themes, redos of ones he did at age 14 in 1968, the year after I was born. Imagine that. Anyway, had a lot of fun. Hayes' first issue of Humph was an all Larry issue, which I didn't really even notice, but it was. Says, thanks for the review. Barry Corbett wrote in and said, fake moves, excellent. Humph looks like a winner. Now, my decision as far as who wins the contest and gets that huge stack of comics, um, I'm going to have to go with Barry Corbett. Um, he wasn't actually in getting publicity from the book. He just enjoyed the issue. I know he's also a creator, but that's cool. Larry Johnson uh, is in the UFO and has gotten a lot of the time traveler books, so he already got them. So I'm going to go with Barry Corbett because he's the only person on the comments that doesn't have a complete set of all that stuff. And so, Barry, congratulations. You're the winner. I'm going to send you a email or message here and ask you for your address so I can send you a package of all those comics. Congratulations. Talk to you later.